Hey, what's up, everyone? Thanks for coming in. Uh, Love and light. Today we are going to do a show we're going to talk about tower moments. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, guys. And I recently have just been going into a tower moment. I'm going through one right now, and it's really rough. So I thought I'd just come on here and talk with you guys about it. I solemnly swear, what's up, man? AJOT in the house. What's up, girl? Fab Daddy 44. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. Um, this is this is my spiritual channel, guys. So we're going to talk about just some spiritual stuff, and we're going to talk about tower moments. Blue Unicorn, hey, buddy. Uh, so uh, let's just get it right into it, guys. So, what is a tower moment? A tower moment is the universe balancing itself out. Okay, so like what happens is we live in a 3D dualistic reality, right? That's what we live in. What I'm talking about right here, guys, this is not philosophy. This is science. Okay. Um, Even Albert Einstein said that the laws of the universe is not philosophy, it's science. Um, Nikola Tesla said, if you want to learn the secrets of the universe, think of vibration and frequency. Okay. So this is not mystical stuff. This is not um, whatever. It's not this is science. This is real. It's not magic. Okay. Like magic is just science undiscovered. Right. So like if I took this cell phone, see that? That's my dog. Her name is Chassis. She passed in 2011. I love her. Uh, if I took this cell phone back to a couple hundred years ago and started showing people it, people would be like, "Oh my God, that's magic! Burn them at the stake," right? But then if you took a guy, what was it? Was it Ben Franklin? I think it was Ben Franklin. Because Ben Franklin was he was also a scientist, right? And I showed him the phone. He would say, "Guys, this isn't magic. This is just some type of technology that we don't understand yet." Okay, so remember that, guys, that it's not magic. It's just science undiscovered. Okay, Larry Blair, hey, what's up? So we live in a 3D dualistic reality, right? You can't have one without the other. Here, there, up, down, left, right, good, bad. Male, female, dog, cat, love, fear. Everything has a duality, right? Or as Einstein would say, the theory of relativity. Everything is relative to something else. So the universe is always looking for balance. You have to balance things out, right? So what happens when you have a tower moment? It's because you are letting things in your life get out of balance. So you have to have bad times, guys. You have to. It's part of life. People incarnate on this earth. People that incarnate on earth are the soldiers. This is not an easy planet to incarnate on, guys. And in the spiritual realm, in the 5D, in like in the when you die, people, call them people, souls, are they look up to people that incarnate on earth because this is not an easy journey, guys. To incarnate on earth is hard. It's very hard. And I don't care how much money you have, I don't care if you're Elon Musk, you are going to get your negative stuff one way or the other, guys. It's going to happen. You can't escape it. Money does not buy happiness. Okay, AFA? I remember on your stream the other day, you said, money buys happiness, man. No, it's an illusion, guys. It doesn't buy happiness. Happiness comes from within. When you're happy within yourself, then all of the things come to you, right? People are always like, I'll be happy when I make this much money, or I get this promotion, or I get this girlfriend. If you think that way, you'll never be happy, guys. Happiness comes from within. You fill your own cup first. Then everything else is just a bonus, right? If I have a cup and my happiness is contingent on something else to make me happy, there's never going to be happiness. If I have a cup, I have to fill my own cup, right? I have to be happy with myself, with what I have. Be grateful for what you have already. Okay, let me just tell you something, guys. If you live in the United States and you have running water and electricity in your house, did you know that you're in like the 90th percentile of human beings on this earth? Most people have to walk like miles just to get fresh water, man. You have to just be grateful for what you have. Even if it's a struggle, you think it's a struggle. Your struggle is someone else's blessing. So let's get back to duality. It's always looking for balance, right? So how you deal with that, because I said you have to have misery. You can't have just pleasure and no pain. Just because you have $1 billion doesn't mean that you're not have any more pain now. You're gonna have pain. And it's gonna come. Either you're gonna choose it the way it comes, or you're gonna just deny it, and then it's gonna come in a tower moment. So what's a tower moment? It's when you refuse to acknowledge the bad times or accept anything negative. Then the universe comes in and it crashes, and it's a tower moment, and it blows up in your face, and your life gets fucked up. So how do you deal with that? You acknowledge the bad times, right? You be grateful for the bad times. You don't push them off to the side. Because you do that, you're in a world of hurt, guys. You're in a world of hurt. Hey, Banana, I love you. I just want to give a shout out. Thanks everyone for coming in. And Banana, Anna, and Josh are like the best of friends. I love you guys. They've been helping me a lot with like this bad time that I'm going through, my tower moment. So let's talk about my situation, okay? So let's talk about my person. So I have a person, right? And my tower moment was that I wanted, we were romantic in the beginning, and then I didn't want to be romantic anymore, because the reason why I didn't was because we got into a fight. And so like, here's the thing, guys, relationships, as you all know, are not easy. They take work. You have to put work into them. And so I was so comfortable with being alone, with being single, that I didn't need a relationship. And that's good. If you need a relationship to fill your cup, to be happy, you'll never be happy, guys. I promise you. You can only give from what you have, and you can only teach from what you know. So if I have a cup and my cup's empty, and I'm looking for someone else to fulfill me, I can't give love to anyone else. I can't give love to anyone else. There's nothing in here, right? You have to fill your own cup first. Then you can give to someone else once your cup is full. You have to love yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself. And then you can attract someone. It's frequency and vibration, like Tesla said. The law of attraction, guys. When you are comfortable with yourself, being with yourself, all of that other stuff comes. 9 of Cups is the goal. 9 of Cups is the goal. 10 of Cups is the bonus, right? If you have the 9 of Cups, that means you have everything fulfilled in your life. You have the nine of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Everything's good. Then the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, spirit, will bring you your person as a gift. But you can't sabotage your gift, right? So, loose cunt, that cup is full of air. You're funny, bro. Thanks, man, for everything you do, man, for me, loose cunt. I appreciate you, bro. So, okay, so let's get back to it then. So, tower moments. So, my situation is I have my person, and I was so comfortable, again, being by myself, that we had an argument, and then I decided I don't want this because it's a distraction for me. And I don't even want to deal with it. I'm just gonna push it aside. It doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about it. Nope. I'll just be by myself. It's fine. We're just friends now. We're just friends. And I pretended like it didn't exist, right? Remember, the universe is always looking for balance. So if you pretend like it doesn't exist and you just want to just focus on the good times, I only want to have good. Then the universe is going to say, sorry, you're in a dualistic reality. There's a bad that comes with good. Bam! It's balancing. It has to balance. Now you're fucked. Right? You ever hear people say, oh man, every time everything's just going so great for me, and I'm like, everything's good, and I'm doing a good job, and everything's good, and something just comes and fucks it up. Yeah, that's the universe balancing itself out because you're not acknowledging the bad times. If your girlfriend is having an argument with you, and she wants to talk about it, then you talk about it, and you acknowledge the bad times. You don't push them aside and pretend like they don't exist, guys. You have to have misery with pleasure. And you can balance it. And you don't have to focus on it, because if you focus on bad times, then what do? You manifest bad times. You want to keep your focus on abundance, on your goals, on your dreams, on things that you're manifesting in your life. But when something comes into your life, it's inevitable, guys. That's going to be difficult or something you don't, that's hard. You acknowledge it, you deal with it eloquently, and then you let it go. That will balance the scales, guys, so that you can kind of keep in this balance, right? So that you can have the good and keep the bad kind of like this, instead of just, you could just ignore it and then just be good as fuck, and then bam, and then it goes like this, right? And you don't want that. So you want to like keep the balance. Something's bad happening. Oh, something's bad's happening. Okay, I'll acknowledge it. Then I'll let it go. Then it goes like this, right? And you can kind of keep it balanced a little bit, right? You don't want it to go crazy. Okay, so that is what a tower moment is, guys. You have to balance it out. So that's what happened to me, is that I just pushed it aside. And then I lost my person. And then I'll get her back, though. Because here's the thing, guys. Well, it is your thoughts, but it's your soul, but it's your thoughts, and thoughts are things. Once you come to the conclusion that things don't happen to you, they happen for you, the sky is the limit. But when you think that our things are happening to you, the limit is the sky. Once you come to the conclusion that things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you, and everything works out in your favor, you are unstoppable, guys. Because if God is for you, who can be against you? Right? So that's basically, I have to just surrender to the universe, to God, to spirit, because everything works out in my favor. And if I believe that, it's the truth. Your thoughts are things. Hey, Batman. Hey, Topher Life. So let's just talk about soulmates. And I don't know my person. I don't know what she is. I don't know if she's a soulmate. Honestly, I thought she was my soulmate. Here's the thing, guys. Soulmates don't have to be romantic. You have hundreds, thousands, maybe even, of soulmates that you'll meet in this life, in this experience. The vast majority aren't romantic, guys. Anyone who has had any type of impact in your life that's a good impact is, in fact, a near and dear soulmate. And like, let's say Josh. Josh is my soulmate. Bananarana is my soulmate. They're not romantic, but they're soulmates. They were meant to be in my life because they're my soul tribe, right? You have your biological family and you have your soul family. That's what a soulmate is. They're your family, they're your real family. This biological flesh suit that we have, guys, this is nothing. This is temporary. This is not forever. If you're lucky, you get 80 years, 90 maybe. If you're lucky, that's a drop in the ocean compared to eternity, which is what you are. You are a soul. You're not your body. This is not me. I am not a First Amendment auditor. That's my ego. I'm not a First Amendment auditor. I'm not a brother. I'm not DMA. I'm not empirical miracle. That's my ego, guys. That goes away. So when you die, what's left? So what are you? Let's talk about what you are. You're a three-part triune being. Your body, mind, and soul. That's what you are in this 3D realm. But you're not really your body or your mind. You're your soul, right? So like when you die, your body ceases to function and your mind ceases to exist. And then what's left? You. You're left. Your soul. That's what you are. And what's a soul? Pure consciousness. Soul is consciousness, guys. It's a being. Being. That's what you are. So let's talk about soulmates. Loose cunt, you're funny, dude. What do you say? Thanks for being here, guys. Hey, I love you too, Banana. Banana has been like talking to me uh, via text message and phone last couple days. Her and Josh. I've been going through it, guys. So this is I just wanted to come up here. It's like a therapy session for me too. So what's a soulmate, guys? So we got to talk about some stuff. I got a diagram here. So this is a soulmate. Okay. You have your soul. This is your soul, which is what you are. Okay. Then you have your body and your astral body, which is your mind. Three-part triune being, right? So a soulmate is your soul, body, mind, and then your other person is your soul, body, mind, right? What's a twin flame? A twin flame is a soul and a body mind, body mind. I'm back. That's what that is, guys. This is a twin flame versus a soulmate. And Banana, you were talking about you were interested in soulmates and twin flames, and not everyone has a twin flame, guys. They're extremely rare. There's 144,000. You know the 144,000 that the Bible talks about? Those are the twin flames. There's 144,000 twin flames incarnated on this earth at any given time. You're more likely to win the lottery like twice in a row than to be a twin flame. But if you're watching this video, maybe you're a twin flame. So that's what it is, guys. So I always thought that my person was my soulmate. Always thought she's my soulmate because I thought I already met my twin flame, right? Because a twin flame, here's the thing, guys, about twin flames is it's a very, people like think, oh, twin flames are so, it's like the what's it called? It's like the new trendy thing, right? Oh, soulmates are so 2010. I got a twin flame now, and twin flames are romantic and this and that. There's so much information on twin flames on the internet, guys. It's bullshit. It's not right. And those people that are giving you that information, they're not trying to mislead you, but they are, right? So the what up, cuz? So your twin flame, if you have a twin flame, right? We're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff today. Your twin flame is your catalyst to your spiritual awakening. And a twin flame journey really is just a forced spiritual awakening. That's what it is. And twin flames aren't really meant to be romantic. They can be romantic. You could be romantic with your twin flame. Okay, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. Let's talk about what a twin flame is. A twin flame is you. You are your twin flame. Remember what you are? You're a soul. It's a soul incarnated in two bodies on this earth. So people think of incarnation as linear. This is a spiritual channel, guys. I know the vast majority of you guys are like from the DMA channel, so might just be kind of like weird stuff for you, but thank you for listening and being open to it. But this is my spiritual channel. People think of incarnation as like linear, right? Like you're born and then you die and then you're reborn and you live a new life and then you die and then you're reborn, right? But so let's say that's true and you can have past lives. You live a life and then you have a past life. Well, why couldn't you have two lives in the same timeline, right? It would be like your twin flame if I like went back to like 1702 that I lived, like time traveled there and like met them. That's a twin flame. It's two incarnations of the same soul in the 3D reality that we live in. That's what a twin flame is. Okay, so now you know. And a twin flame is you because you are a soul. So we have the diagram, guys. So a soulmate is a really strong connection, right? But it's not your energy, it's someone else's energy. And a soulmate can be just as strong as a twin flame, but it's never going to be, it's just different though. It's a different vibration. It's a different frequency because a twin flame is just your energy. And that's why I started to think like maybe true intimacy is actually being with a soulmate, not your twin flame, because twin flame is your own energy. Anyone can be comfortable in your own energy, but to be comfortable in someone else's energy, right? So, but I also had this like epiphany that I wanted to talk about. It's kind of weird. And I'm learning stuff and I don't know. I got to get with my spiritual teacher to find this out, to see if this is a possibility, because here's the thing. See this? In a twin flame relationship, guys, there's a runner and a chaser, fear and love. This is a battery. It could be a battery or a magnet, right? But you always have positive going to negative, right? But negative never goes to positive. That's how a battery works, or a magnet. Always positive goes to negative. So a twin flame, there's a divine masculine and a divine feminine. Okay. And if you're a twin flame, if you are a twin flame, I used to think that you're always the divine feminine, because the divine feminine is the conscious. The divine masculine is the subconscious. They don't understand. They don't understand stuff. But I had this new epiphany, guys, and I'm running with it because I don't know. So the positive is the positive polarity to the soul, right? That's the divine feminine. The negative polarity, see the negative there, is the negative polarity to the soul. It's still the soul. It's just the negative polarity, like a battery. Your energy always goes to them. Their energy never goes to you if you're the divine feminine, the positive polarity. So what if though? Because I'm a twin flame. And like people always talk about false twin flames. And I always thought that was bullshit. There's no such thing as a false twin flame. And a lot of people in the spiritual community say, well, a false twin flame is a catalyst to your spiritual awakening so you can meet your real twin flame. Right? And I always thought that was bullshit. There's no such thing as a false twin flame. And there, I mean, technically there really isn't, but it could just be a karmic that you think is your twin flame. Because when I met my twin flame, I was all of a sudden seeing numbers 1111, 222, 333, 444. I was seeing all that stuff. I started coming across YouTube videos, like things just happened. And I was like, whoa, what is a twin flame? I started seeing these tarot readings, getting into tarot readings. And my spiritual awakening was a catalyst to my spiritual awakening. But what if your false twin flame, that they call in the spiritual community, is your catalyst to your spiritual awakening, and then you meet your twin flame, right? So I always say that the divine masculine is the runner. The negative polarity is always the runner. So this is how it works, guys. Basically, when you meet your twin flame, it's great. It's the most amazing thing you've ever experienced for about 8 weeks, typically. And then, for whatever reason, they start to run. Your divine masculine starts to run. And it's not gender specific, guys. So like the majority of divine feminines are female. That's true. But I always thought I was a divine feminine. There's man divine feminines, and it's not, it's just energy, guys. It's not gender specific. Okay. We all embody masculine and feminine energy. So the man, oh, here's the thing, guys. You know Plato? Plato spoke of twin flames. He called it split apart theory. Twin flames have been around forever, guys. It's two incarnations of one soul. It's you. You are your twin flame. So hold on. I knew I was going to lose my train of thought here. What were we talking about? Twin flames and it could be. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure this out. And don't get caught up in the twin flame stuff, guys, because not everyone has a twin flame. If you have a twin flame, then you just know you have a twin flame. That's it. It's a knowing. Okay. Now, like, I'm streaming this on the Empirical Miracle channel, and I'm also streaming this on the Sweet Miracle channel, which is Sweet Tea and my spiritual channel together, because she's a very spiritual person. And do you want to know who's more spiritual, me or Sweet Tea? It's Sweet Tea. Because Sweet Tea just knows stuff. I understand it. The soul is to knowing as the mind is to understanding. You see? All your soul is just being, just knowing. That's it. That's like when you meditate and you're in a meditative state, deep one. You're just knowing. That's all it is. You're being what you are. It's just a soul without your body and your mind. You're to a lower level, not all the way, but you're kind of getting rid of your body and your mind. You're just being present. That's what meditation is. And man, do I need to get back on my spiritual side, guys. I haven't done anything on this channel in so long. And when I first started the DMA channel, I was like super spiritual. And you can kind of see it in like the audits that I did, like way in the beginning of my channel, the early days, at first now. And I'm in my mind now. I'm thinking too much. I'm not being present. That's what spirituality is, guys. True Zen spiritualism is just being present. That's it. A lot of people like, oh, you got to have your crystals and your tarot cards and you got to burn these oils. Excuse me. That's just metaphysical stuff, guys. I mean, it's cool stuff. It's great. I love tarot readings and tarot cards and all that stuff. But I mean, that's not true Zen spiritualism. All it is, like monks and stuff, it's just shifting the focus of your attention to the present. If you're awake for 18 hours a day, you should be present for 18 hours a day and meditate. And what is that? Because like you'll be like cooking dinner and I'm cutting a vegetable and I'm thinking about like some doctor appointment I have and like something that happened 10 years ago, like just random, like useless shit. Doesn't even matter, man. Right? The mind just wants to always be in control. That's what the mind does. The mind. The mind is not who you are, guys. It's people associate themselves with like their personality. That's not who you are. Like children, toddlers are present. You're born and you're fresh and you're present the whole time. And then once you get about 5, 6, you start associating yourself with your mind, with your personality, because you're getting smarter. And you start, it happens to everyone. You start thinking, I am this person. I am Empirical Miracle. I am a teacher. I am an electrician. I am a First Amendment auditor, right? Remember? That's just your ego, guys. It's not who you are. Children are always in the present moment. You want to know what about dogs? Dogs are always in the present moment. My dogs, because like when I like go to the park and let's say I'm just sitting on the bench and we're just chilling. What do you think about when you're sitting there with your dog at the dog park or something like that? What are you thinking about? Stuff that I have to do, bills I have to pay, something that happened yesterday that's been on my mind. You're thinking. What are the dog doing? The dog is enjoying their time at the dog park. They're in the. Oh, sorry guys, I lost you. I got a phone call. Okay, we're back. The dogs are just in the present moment. A dog will always live an amazing life if you give it to them. So, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea understands. No. I understand. Sweet Tea knows. The soul is knowing. The mind is understanding. And that's what a soul is. That's what spirituality is aligning with your soul, with what you are. That's it. It's so simple. It's not all this crazy stuff like this fast food spiritualism that people talk about. Like I talk about balance your chakras and get your crystals and all that stuff. No, man, that's not. I mean, that's great stuff. It's cool. I'm not bashing it. It's just not what it is. So Sweet Tea is very more intuitive than me. She knows things. I understand them, which means that I'm in my mind. I'm able to articulate this and explain it to you. I understand how it works, and she understands it more than I do. You know what I mean? Or not understand. She knows. She knows it more. It's just like a knowing, guys. It's hard to explain. Even to like explain what it is, what knowing is that's now you're using your mind to do that, right? You're already going backwards. So it's difficult. So what you have to do, guys, is when the bad times come in the relationship and you know somebody wants to have an argument. So my person was wanting to be in a relationship with me, and I didn't want to because we had an argument, and I just wanted to push it away because it's gonna push that to the side. I'm too focused on my goals. I'm really passionate about the stuff that I'm doing. That's a distraction for me. And I pushed it away and I pretended like it didn't exist. So then what happens? I get a tower moment. And it's a crash. You're going to get your misery one way or the other, guys. You can try to control it, and you can control it to a degree by acknowledging, talking about it. We're having an argument. Let's talk about it like adults. Let's be mature. And when you're talking about it with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband, wife, whatever, you are listening to understand. You're not listening to respond. You have to listen to the way they feel, and you have to validate their feelings. Yes, I understand the way you feel. And I agree. And then you don't say but, you say and this is the way I feel. And you talk about it and you work through it like adults. And you acknowledge the bad time. And then that balances out the universe, guys. It balances out. So that's what you have to do. Otherwise, you'd be in a world of shit like I was going through right now. So oh my God, we've been on here for 38 minutes. That's crazy. So let's go through some of the chat. See what's sent. Thanks, bro. Here's the thing, guys. Like everything happens for a reason, right? So when you go to jail, people are chosen to do certain things, right? I just got arrested not too long ago, right? A couple weeks ago. And do you know how disgusting it is to be in jail? So here's the thing, guys. You want to know what it's like to be in jail? Like at least when you get into the holding cells, when you first get there. Like once you go to like your regular pod, first you go to like the intake pod and it's still kind of dirty, not as dirty, but it's still dirty. But then when you go to your real pod, then it's not as bad, but it's still bad. You live in a bathroom still, right? But you want to know what it's like when you first get to jail, guys? Is go to like the most disgusting 7-Eleven bathroom, like just disgusting, dirty. You're not sitting on the seat. You're just like, ugh. Close the door, lock it. Don't bring your cell phone in there, and just hang out in there for like 5 hours. Just hang out in the disgusting bathroom. That's what it's like. When I was in jail this last time, and I remember I've been in Arapahoe County before. There's boogers on the wall. It's like disgusting. Like you're in this bunk bed, and like there's grime and just like disgusting shit all underneath your mattress there. It's like it's torture. The way they treat prisoners. The way that the United States treats prisoners is inhumane. Sweetie Audits is in here. I love you. So let's just talk about some other stuff. If you guys haven't watched this movie, it's on YouTube. It's called Samadhi. It's free. It's on YouTube. Samadhi. It's Samadhi. There's a couple series. The first one's the most important, but there's lots of stuff in this. It's amazing. It's just good information, guys. And I took notes. So let's talk about it. Fighting for peace is like shouting for silence. It just creates more of what you don't want. What you resist persists. Your experience of life is not contingent upon challenging phenomena. Right? Black Lives Matter. What do you think about that, guys? I mean, Black lives do matter. I'm anti-racism. I'm a man of color. I'm Latino. I'm getting a little lighter now. In the summertime, I get darker. But I'm who's not anti-racism, right? But talking about it, sitting on the corner, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, that you're creating more racism. You're bringing attention to it, right? Morgan Freeman, you ever see the interview with him where they asked him, what are you going to do about racism? How do you end racism? And he said, stop talking about it. I'm going to stop referring to you as a white man, and I'm going to ask you to stop referring to me as a black man. I'm just a man. You're perpetuating it because the way the laws of the universe, and this is not philosophy. This is science, guys. What you think about is what you manifest into your reality. It doesn't matter if it's, I don't want this. I don't want racism, end racism. The NFL, you know, the back of their helmet, some of them have end racism on the back of their helmet. That's literally perpetuating more racism. You're bringing more attention to it. The law of attraction only works because you're thinking about something. Thoughts are things, and you're thinking that, and you're sending a frequency out into the universe. Like attracts like, and it's bringing that back to you. The universe doesn't understand don't or end or I don't want. It only understands that you're thinking about it. So if I'm thinking about a bad haircut and I got some new barber at Great Clips and I'm winging it because I want a cheap haircut, I'm like, please don't get a bad haircut. Please don't get a bad haircut. Please, no, I don't want a bad haircut. Guess what? You're going to get a bad haircut. But I said, I don't want a bad haircut, though. I don't want it. The universe doesn't understand don't. It's not don't. It's just you're thinking about bad haircuts, guys. Mother Teresa said, if you invite me to an anti-war rally, don't invite me to that. But if you invite me to a pro-peace rally, invite me to that. See the difference? Think about what you do want, not what you don't want. You think about too much about what you don't want, and it comes into fruition. The mind makes a good servant, but a poor master. The mind is a tool that you have, guys, to help you with things. The mind is great. I'm not bashing the mind. Like I said, you have a mind and you have a body, but you're not your mind and your body. You're your soul, pure consciousness. The mind's great. I mean, the mind can build a building, put a man on the moon, create like a cool ass outfit. You know what I mean? That's all the mind stuff. It's not who you are, though. Like when people say, "Oh, look at that astronaut up there," like when you're watching a video, look at the astronaut. And it, what is it? Buzz, whatever. What's the guy's name? The first guy on the moon. People don't look at that and say, "Hey, look at the spacesuit. There goes the spacesuit." No, man. He's a body. He's a person, and he has a spacesuit. That's what the soul is, guys. You're a soul, and you have a body and a mind. That's not who you are. Don't identify with those types of things, right? The moment a child is told what a bird is, If they believe what they are told, then they never see a bird again. They only see their thoughts. Be present. Be in the present moment, guys. Children are, like I said, are always in the present moment, no matter what. But if you spoil it for them, you teach them how to be in their thoughts. Before it becomes possible to awaken, it is necessary to accept that you are asleep, living in the matrix. That's what we are, guys. Everyone, we're just living in the matrix. That's what this is. Some people incarnate on this earth solely to just be in the 3D reality, and that's it. I think my mom's coming home. My mom's over here. She said, this is my apartment, my condo. And so she's here because I'm going through my tower moment. So she's just kind of here for support. I have an amazing support system, guys, and I'm thankful for it. Yeah, she's here. You guys want to meet her? Hey, Mom. I'm right here. I'm on a live stream. I'm on a live stream. You want to come say hi? Oh, okay. She didn't take a shower or nothing. I only have 13 people in here. You might have a couple hundred people say hi.
Hi. I'm sorry I look such a mess. I'm Christopher's mom. So.
Yep. No, this is my this is the Empirical Miracle. This is my spiritual channel. So I'm just doing a little live stream on here.
What do you guys talk about?
We're talking about soulmates and tower moments and just, you know, spirituality, stuff like that.
I'm very, very spiritual, and I'm a strong believer in God. And
I don't know if they can hear you actually.
Oh, can you guys
because hold on, let me take this out. Let me take this out.
Okay, now you can talk. They can hear you now.
Hi, everyone. I was just saying, I'm sorry I'm a mess. I just came back from physical therapy. I'm having issues with my back, but hi, I'm Christopher's mom. Can they say hi to me?
Or no. See, this is the chat, so they can see you on the chat.
Okay. I understand this is a spiritual what's it called, chat? I don't know any of the lingo or any of that stuff, but
they don't either. This is all of my spiritual people are from the DMA channel, so they don't either, so it's okay.
So anyway, I'm a strong believer in my faith. I pray daily for the protection and love for my children. I have two, my son Christopher, and then I have a 30-year-old daughter who is pregnant. So, and she has been having some challenges. We had all this negative be told to us, and I stood in the gap and I prayed very strongly, and things have turned around, and the doctors keep giving us positive after positive of things that are happening. So, I truly, truly believe in prayer. That's what gets me through every day of my life. And I know my kids are protected because I'm constantly standing in the gap and praying for them, for God's protection and health for them. So, guys, I could tell you so many stories of the way God has touched my life and how he has turned things around in my life. So keep your faith, whether you believe in God or a universe or whatever it is that you believe in. Stay strong in it. Never let anybody take that away from you, because that's what helps you get through. And thank you for letting me interrupt. I'm going to see if I can make my son some lunch. And so thank you. Thank you. Everybody have a great day, blessed day, and Merry Christmas.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we've been on here for about 50 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this one. So thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate you guys. So I love you. I love you, sweet tea. That's the reason I stopped you today. Bye, guys.
Okay.